me see thee in thy woman's weed.
The captain did bring me first on shore half my maid's garments. He upon some action is now endurance, and Malvolio's suit, a gentleman and follower of my lady's.
He shall enlarge him. Fetch Malvolio hither. And yet, alas, I now remember me, they say, poor gentleman, he is much distract. The most extracting frenzy of mine own from remembrance clearly banished his. How does he, Sirrah?
Truly, madam, he holds Beelzebub at the stave's end as well as a man in his case may do. Has here writ a letter to you? I should have given it to you today morning, but as a madman's epistles are no gospels, so it skills not much when they are delivered.
Open to read it.
Look then, to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord, madam!
Now art thou mad?
No, madam, but I do read madness. And your ladyship will have it as it ought to be. You must allow vox.
Prithee, read it in thy right wits.
So I do, madonna, but to read his right wits is to read thus. Therefore, repent, my princess, and give ear.
Read it you, Sirrah.
My lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on, with the which I doubt not but to do myself much right, or you much shame. Think of me as you please. I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury. Madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
This savors not much of distraction.
See him delivered, Fabian. Bring him hither. My lord, so please you, these things further thought on, methinks this well a sister as a wife. One day shall crown the alliance on, so please you, here in my house, at the proper house.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done him, so much against the metal of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding, and since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall, from this time, be your master's mistress.
You are she, a sister.
Is this the madman?
I my lord the same. How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
I, Malvolio, no.
Lady, you have. Pray you peruse that letter. You must not now deny it is your hand. Write from it if you can, in hand or phrase, or say 'tis not your seal, nor your invention. You consider none of this. Well, grant it then, and tell me, in the modesty of honor, why you have given me such clear lights of favor, bade me come smiling and cross-gartered to you, to yellow stockings, and to frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people, and acting this in an obedient hope, why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious geck and gull that e'er invention played on? Tell me why.
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. Though I confess much like the character, but out of question 'tis Mariah's hand. And now I do methink me it was she first told me thou wast mad, then camest in smiling, and in such forms as were here presupposed upon me in the letter. Prithee, be content. This practice hath most rudely passed upon thee, but when we know the grounds and authors of it, thou shalt be both the plaintiff and the judge of thine own cause.
But madam, here we speak, and let no quarrel nor no brawl to commentate the condition of this present hour which I have wandered at. In hope it shall not, most freely I confess, myself and Toby set this device against Malvolio here, upon some stubborn and uncourteous parts we had conceived against him. Maria writ the letter at Sir Toby's great importance.